morning from the bin bag. It's just gone 7 a.m. I don't think I slept hardly at all. My back is sore, just everything aches. It was cold. Yeah, it's really hard to get into this thing, especially when you're aching all over and stuff. Feels like every part of your body is trying to cramp up as you're trying to get yourself into it and get into your sleeping bag, get into your liner and stuff. Yeah, I think I have to be convinced further about the use of bivvies like this. It's a great thing to carry because it's small and lightweight, but I don't know, I did not sleep well. Obviously, it was really humid yesterday and cold last night, and I tried to get some shouting out of the wind, which means the condensation has been absolutely horrific. Everything is just soaked, and the sunshine that we had earlier for the sunrise has disappeared behind clouds, so things haven't warmed up like I was hoping or dried up like I was hoping. So I don't know, I was going to try and have a bit of a lie in, but I just seem to be lying here not getting any sleep, so pondering just getting up and moving around and stuff. But I could do with I put some thermal leggings on last night over my shorts, so I could do with taking those off, taking my shorts off, putting the thermal leggings back on, then putting the shorts over the top, and then hiking like that, because I don't think it's going to get very warm up here today. And because we've done the hardest part of the ascent last night, I'd rather be slightly too warm as I walk today on the extraneous parts, and then be warmer along the ridgeway where it's going to be windy and cold, than wearing shorts and freezing to death every time I slow down. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this bivvy idea. I really envy those people that can just lie anywhere in any kind of conditions and just get a full like 8 or 9 hours sleep, because I went to bed early last night and I just couldn't get to sleep, constantly waking up when I was getting to sleep. Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. Looking forward to getting to a proper bed tonight. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll catch up in a bit when I've decided what the hell I'm going to do.
Leaving no trace, that was my home for the night. Half 8 in the morning, so not exactly an early start, but early enough. So we're gonna crack on and do the central Bannerbrick Knock Mountains now. So ending up at Corndee, then dropping down to Story Arms, where I'm gonna get a bus to Merthyr and then try and get a bus home from there. So should be a really spectacular walk, this one. Stick around and enjoy the views. Morning. I'm sure one of the favourite things from any proper hiker or wild camper or both is the discussion of gear, the acquisition of gear, the use of gear, always having enough stuff on you. But I think to sort of walk this sort of long distance 2-day hike is why you do need to make sure you have packed enough stuff to keep you safe and comfortable. So I haven't had blisters for 5 years, but I got a bad blister yesterday, and I had my blister plasters in my first aid kit. So I applied that one yesterday, and it's enabled me to keep walking with reasonable comfort today and the rest of yesterday. So I could have taken those out thinking I don't really need them, don't really use them, but kept them in. Likewise on this trail, it is sort of late August here in Wales. It was pretty hot yesterday, but I still packed my thermal gear. So I had thermal leggings, thermal top, spare pair of thermal socks, and a good quality down jacket. And today and last night, they are absolutely needed. So this is not the world's biggest mountain range by any sense of the imagination, but it's still cold up here. Even though it's August, there's a really cold wind blowing. And whilst if you're moving at real pace, you can keep warm in fairly light clothing. If you want to take a break or rest, or if you got injured, if you sprained your ankle, had to sit down for a period of time, you would be very, very cold very quickly. So it's always important to take those layers, take those little bits of first aid kit. If you don't use them for 25, 30 hikes, it might be the 26th or the 31st hike where you finally do need them, and you'd be really glad you brought them. It's really important to try and just stay as safe as possible. A lot of the gear which you can acquire to bring out to be safe isn't expensive, but it is vital. About 10:30 now, nearly 1,000 feet of ascent, about 3.6 miles. Just moseying along at a steady pace, using my trekking poles actually, which I mainly bought for my trekking pole chair, but for like the ascent and the descent bit, especially with my dodgy knee, really helpful, gets a good rhythm. Plus it'll help use my body a bit more so I can start wearing my moobs off, because I've done about 900 miles of walking this year and I'm still chubby, so obviously my diet is not good enough, but I figured, yeah, use walking poles a bit more, at least get my body actually exercising as well, because I've got legs of steel and chest that needs a bra, so but yeah, it's a glorious walk. Met a guy who wild camped on the ridgeway opposite. He's up from London, he's had a good night, he's doing the horseshoe. Yeah, it's nice to chat to the occasional person you meet up on walks and stuff. But I'm going to get to Pen y Fan now, and then I'm going to treat myself to my last bottle of Diet Coke. So that's what I'm looking forward to today. And then we'll just do Cornsey, and then we'll start heading back down to Storey Arms. Well, the rain has set in a bit earlier than expected, so I'm slogging my way back towards Storey Arms, hopefully get a burger and then get a bus to wind my way home. One last little bit of ascent ahead. and then from there it's downhill all the way, like life. And yeah, so I don't know if I can do anything more. I might just film myself getting a burger, who knows if that's really exciting. But if you've made it this far, you know, huge thanks for joining me on this it's much longer trek and camp than usual. But hopefully seen lots of interesting stuff along the way, so hopefully it's been a good video. But yes, if I don't catch up with you in a bit, I will catch up with you in the next one. Thanks for watching.